NHL Finals hockey. Stanley Cup Finals.
Do you know what the series is, Griff?
Stanley's
It is
Finals.
tied at 3.
Wait,
Damn.
knew it.
We shouldn't have printed notes.
Blast. Game 7. Game 7 is on the 15th, which I'm really glad I'm not going to the Rays game tomorrow, because if Boston wins tomorrow night and their half of them are in our stadium, I'd probably fight someone.
I'm going to bring a shiv.
A shiv.
Start beating them.
Just in case someone needs to get cut.
I'll name my left fist Lord and my right one Stanley, and then just beat them. That's all
That would be good.
Yeah, that'd be good times.
If you had brass knuckles that said it, though.
That'd be
It had to be the opposite way, though,
Right.
because people read it that way.
Sounds like magic.
Anyways.
the home team in the finals has won every game.
Yeah. But
So you would say that it's just over and Vancouver's going to win, but
you would think so.
I wouldn't be so quick to
But
judge.
that Game 7, she is a fickle mistress.
Well, in Boston,
Yes, especially in hockey.
And Boston has won all their Game 7s in the playoffs so far. And if they win tomorrow, they will be the first team to win 3 Game 7s in a playoff.
That's craziness. It's a lot of games.
Yeah.
And it's so Luongo. It's
night and day.
So weird.
Feast
with
or
him.
famine?
Yeah. At home, he's 3-0, giving up 2 goals. On the road, he's 0-3, allowing 15 goals.
Insane. His goals against average is, what, 8 now or something,
So
right?
when he leaves the stadium in Vancouver, he just gives up the booty.
Yeah, he might as well just not show up.
Just take it.
He might as well just stay in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Go.
funny thing was
No, you don't get on the bus.
You sit here and
They,
think about what you've done.
That's racist.
the home team has won every game in the series, but with the Boston games, they've been blowouts in Boston.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
8-1 and
8-1, 5-1, and the other one was what?
It was 4-0 like 10 minutes into the game last
Yeah,
night.
they said it was the fastest 4 goals ever in Stanley Cup final history.
I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Like, I turned it on just to see where it was.
And then I
4-0.
changed away.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not even watching this.
yeah.
This is absurd.
But what I was gonna say was, the way Tim Thomas has been playing, obviously a lot better than Roberto Luongo, but I think people are thinking about it. The only player who can win the Conn Smythe in this is Tim Thomas. You know, generally players on the losing team don't win the MVP, and I was trying to research that today and found out
when the who's he?
who
Conn Smythe?
God, jeez.
Sounds like
I'm gonna run drills with you about this later.
Sounds like a yummy Russian dish.
Anyways, what happened was, what I'm getting at is that, you know, the losing team doesn't usually have the MVP of the series. It's only happened, I believe, twice. I'm unsure about it right now, but I'm pretty sure J.S. Shiger, who was the goalie for the Ducks when they lost, won it. And before that, it was in the 60s when Jerry West won it, the MVP, and then they lost in the finals. In the finals, I mean.
You see Jerry West?
Jerry West, the logo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is a rare occurrence. But if that happens, I think that says a lot more about Tim Thomas than it does about Roberto Luongo choking it away.
Sure. When Tim Thomas is on, he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that firsthand against the Lightning. He made some just sick plays.
I think Gumby's his father. I said this before. Because there's a lot of contorting and twisting that.
You'd be surprised
You
what goalies can do, man. I used to be able to do a split back in the day when I played hockey.
No
No
homo.
homo.
No homo. Good call on that.
Lord.
Anyways,
Well,
who do you think? And what do you think the score is going to be?
You know, this has nothing to do with that every home team has won. I've thought Vancouver's would win it before the playoffs even started. I still think Vancouver's going to win it.
But they just took a lot longer to do it.
Yeah.
I think the score will be 3-2 Vancouver.
Griff?
3-1 Vancouver.
I'm going to go with, 2-1 in overtime. I feel, because I remember the first game went to overtime, I believe. Or no, the first 2 games, basically the goals were scored in the last minute.
Yes.
You can
So,
feel it
Yeah. I can
coming in
feel
the
it.
air tonight. Hold on.
Yeah.
Phil Collins? Or Bean Siegel?
So we all agree that Vancouver's going to win? Or
I'm actually going to go with Boston.
okay.
Boston, the Bruins are the only Boston team that I like in any sport. Yeah.
I can't do that. Well, we'll let you know who wins on next week's show. We'll be back with the next segment.
We'll do that.